Hello, my name is Jennifer, and welcome to part 12 of House 24 of the Drifter Challenge. And if you are returning, welcome back. And it is much later on Sunday because I just had them just doing random things over the day, including going to Magic HQ, where they learned some magic because I really wanted Gabe to learn some magic, and also he got some extra points by going to Magic HQ. Actually, one of the random things that he was dumpster diving, and so he got really dirty. I'm like, I really need to get him to learn some magic, either Repario or Scrubberoo. He got Scrubberoo. And we did some of the holiday things, including like the being thankful. So I don't remember if we did that in the last part or if I had done that. I think maybe I did, but I had Katie do that. I need to have them open their presents. I don't remember that they got anything. So he needs to do art and music spirit. So I have made a few purchases. The money is different. It's a bit different because we bought some stuff at Magic HQ, but nothing really expensive. But I sold all of the seed packets in their inventory. I was going to do like the full out expand their house, but it is Sunday evening, so it makes more sense to do that tomorrow. But I wanted to get a table, and for like a woodworking table for Gabe to do some sculptures and whatnot on there. And I also wanted to get a umbrella stand so he could put the umbrella away because he keeps putting it out and I didn't want him to have one. So I will show, I've talked about what I did, but I'll show it here so you can see, like, mainly the biggest part was the money that we got from all the seed packets. And I also put our shower in our family inventory and put one that had been found dumpster diving, which will need to be repaired, but it's a better quality shower than the one that we had. And like I said, I will, once they come home from school, I will get on that. And so now that hopefully that is shown already, I'm going to have him do that sculpture and then, like I said, put the umbrella away, and I have her starting a painting. And oh, well, he'll have to go back to doing it. Okay. You know what? Why don't we stick you over on to, even if you aren't successful, since you know Scrubberoo, we can get a couple of more points by having you try and Scrubberoo Katie, because she Scrubberooed you earlier. Spells Scrubberoo. And if you're not successful, it doesn't matter. So he got to level 1, and I gave him the weak bloodline trait. So he didn't get the bonus on the first round, but he will, because I really, I had kind of decided that whichever Sims were at it, I was going to give them that at a minimum, because the Sim that I had been born in game actually had a strong bloodline trait. So I kind of wanted them to be sort of equal, to not have to be born in the game and still have some type of benefit. Because that's just what I prefer to play with. I played with brand new ones over and over again, and that's what I did. So he didn't get the extra. He leveled up once before he got there. So let's put him back over, just on the off chance that he gets the followers. Does he actually have a post he can do? Open Social Bunny. Nope, he doesn't have any posts. He still has 0 followers. I don't know. Maybe it'll come another time. Sometimes they just randomly will pop up and go really high. But I don't like that it's broken and that you have to keep it on there. And I find it goes up in the morning. There's that. So I'm also having him do these because then I'm going to have him donate them. And I was going to get him the trait. That boosts the value of their things they crap, but right now it doesn't really matter because I'm giving them away. I seem to have a suggestive conversation a lot. So, and see, I need him to do 5 things, and I didn't want him to be painting because he's not creative. So I figured that his thing would be doing the woodworking, but he needs to do 5 woodworking to get it to be for his scouts, and I really need him to get his scouts finished before the career day, which I think is on Tuesday. Yeah, so he doesn't have a lot of time, I have to say. And he has 1 homework to do, but he can do that tonight when he gets home from school. He couldn't do homework. It was done already. But, and he needs to give his things away, so I figured I gave a couple of, I don't remember what I gave, a couple of things. 1,300. And I guess we could, you know, I'm going to say we could do one more gift, but yeah, we won't. Usually Winterfest prep day for me is like get their tree ready, but they were too busy doing other things, so they didn't. And you don't need to do that, young lady. Do you have any work tasks to do? No, you have nothing you need to do. You've got your... Okay, so you got that. And why don't you come here and repair that? Just because... And you're starting good. Did I tell you to do that? I know I was going to. And the only reason I'm wondering if I did is because usually they start figure paintings. They don't do other things. They do figure paintings. So you got that repaired. And let's come here and craft another knife block. And I'm doing cheap ones because I'm giving them away. Oh, and actually you should scavenge for parts there. I mean, he can do the rest tomorrow. It's not like it's the big deal. And we got 500 points. That's a really good way of getting points. We'll do one more night block. And then we will rummage there. And let's see. He obviously won't get this because this is only going to be his third one. And 1200. We need you. Oh, you're angry. See, he does not have a crush. She's the one with all the crushes. He does not have any crushes. And last I checked. So we're going to do an abstract painting. And you know what? You should come here because she actually leveled up. So she should get the mail. Let's actually stop that painting. And let's see things are ready to evolve. If I can catch what they are. Because it would be good to get them to evolve before 6. So that they have a higher value. Evolve. And I guess I'm really going to have to take them out to the park before they go to school. Because I still don't have their bed for them to sleep. So, or I could just take them across the road to the, there. Is there anything else? Okay, so you should have got what you needed. What I mean you got, I think she probably got her package, is my guess. And yeah, she got 3 apples, which I think we already have an apple tree, cherry tree, apple tree, yep. And we actually have a bonsai bud, so we should probably put that out here to be planted. And so there's her extra broom, and she got a familiar orb of the Sixum owl, which is honestly is my favorite. So, all right, so now you can come back here and resume that painting, and you're gonna come here and donate another gift to charity. We're gonna look for those wood things that you did. I can get down. They're really far down. I should probably put some of these things in the... Yeah, and when I was able to list this on Plopsy, that was all about the Little Miss Sam mod, because I don't have that in my game right now, and I can't list it on Plopsy. So, I just didn't realize. There we have 4 knife blocks already. Okay, so maybe he's closer than I realized on that. Yeah, we should do one more. We'll do one more, because we're so close. And then he will mainly just have his needing to go jogging and like finishing giving the gifts away, giving the things away. So I'll wait for him to finish with this. Hopefully this is the last one. I mean, he had 4 in his inventory, so I just didn't count. For some reason, I thought he'd done 3. Oh, she got a promotion. And work from home, and what do you need to... You have to talk to a friend about side hustle, and you're hungry, but we're just going to push through that, because we're going to try and rally the troops. And, oh, here, Gabe needs to send some things on 2 things now. So we're going to ship that to buyer, and we'll just set one up, because I find they never work anyways. So we'll finish that, what you're doing. I didn't see you get that, so I'm not sure. Ship to buyer. Okay, so let's just check here. Nope, he did not get the arts and crafts, so I don't know, maybe he had found one dumpster diving, perhaps, and that's why he had an extra one in his inventory. So that's by Gabe. And quick scroll down. That's excellent. Gabe. Oh, well, I don't know. I'm seeing 4, and I thought I saw 4 before, but, maybe not. And so he has that badge. So we're going to collect the give back badge. And then you probably should harvest everything so that we have it in our inventory before we go off. And now that we are not giving them away anymore, I'm going to get him marketable because he'll keep working on that type of stuff. I need one of them to max their handiness skill so that we can unlock the fishing in our neighborhood. We don't need to do that at the park because it's open. So she's just going to keep painting. I don't think she has, other than she needs to talk to a friend about side hustle. And I will take them to rally the troops so they're in better shape for going to school. And I'll be back when they're back from school, unless something happens. Well, it's later, and they're back from school, and yay, Gabe is a B student, so very happy about that. But I have him working on a sculpture so that he can, hopefully this is his last arts and craft thing he needs to do for his badge, because I need him to join his his after school activity before the career day tomorrow. And Katie's at work. So not at work, at her after school activity, I should say. And her work task was one of those spread the word on side hustles. And yeah, he got it. So good. And now we're going to have him go jog to clear mind. And then we will come back and collect the arts and craft badge. And I don't remember if we had to do, I don't remember how many we had to do in terms of the exercise. We're not going there because we can make more money at home than at the Humor and Hijinks Festival. And we have our bills. They're $1,276. I probably should have got him frugal. We're going to keep this team practice, set up an algorithm that plays against a sim player to mimic a real game based on various player learning capabilities. I'm going to release it. A sim from the rival chess club finds out about the simulation program and is very impressed. Turns out the moves designed in the code were impressive, and the fact that Katie knew the moves makes the chess team want that skill as a part of their team. Well, okay, well, she's not a chess player. She's not on the chess team. She's on the computer programming team. So, anyways, he's taken a while jogging, I have to say, even though it's she did not get her promotion, but hopefully tomorrow. We're fixing your phone line. Don't pick it up the next time. We're going to hang up. Okay. All right. Are you still jogging? Really? Why is it taking you so long? Seriously. It's very rainy. It's very, very rainy. And like never ending rain. One of the things I didn't write, I finally have my write-up done. I already had it done, but I finally have it done. And one of the things I didn't put in there was nerd brain aspiration, but it is one of my ones I like to do. And since I can control everybody in the house, I would think that it is one that I will get done. I just, it was one of those, I'll just probably do it. It's not going to be, okay, so no, we don't. So let's view, let's see how many more jogging he needs to do, because I have to say that seemed to take him a while. 4 of 6, seriously? Okay, well, we'll do one more jog and we'll probably have to go elsewhere because you look like your needs aren't very good. And you should go here. They're not the best either. No, thanks. No, I already said, and this time I meant it. Oh no. We're going to come here and program, continue side job. I thought this computer was locked. It is. So you're not allowed on it. And she started that figure painting on her own, which won't count, of course. So as soon as he's back, I don't think that's in. I think that's just one of those fake ones because I would not have voted for that. I did vote and make it a makerspace across the road, so hopefully that worked. And did that count for one? Let's hope it did. Yes, it did. You know what? She's working, so why don't you go jog one more time? I know your needs aren't the best. Maybe not. Maybe we should go to the gym, because then you could possibly be. Let's see. Let's get you off of that because you're not getting anywhere with that. You have no followers. So we're gonna go on to and we're gonna check out where you are, if anything. Yeah, you have not. You've only worked out for 6 hours. Okay, so I'm gonna take him to the gym so he can get this workout at a gym venue and also hopefully get his last fitness thing so that we can get him home. He can do his homework, his last time for needing to do homework, and join his after school activity. So if anything's happening at the gym, I'll be back, but otherwise I'll just be back when something's happening. It is later, they've gone out, I'll go over that. But what we're going to do is we're going to place a house I already have in my library, a micro lot that we're going to use for them, and I will actually build them their own house when they move to having a non-micro house. So we're going to place this one. It may look familiar. It's one that I have used in other Let's Plays, which is normally in Henford-on-Bagley, and we're placing it here, which is a 50 by 40 lot, but it will still fit because this is a 50 by 50 lot. And it is pretty much unfurnished, but there's a few things, so we're taking what's there. So you saw the money leave, and I will actually delete that because we don't need that because we have our own that I put in our inventory. And we have our fridge, so we won't take that. We're not going to keep that expensive TV for sure, but they'll keep the fireplace and all the lights and whatnot and everything else that's here. And I'm going to place what we have out, and then I will show any purchases I'm doing sped up once I'm done. You would have seen the build and what we got. I probably will change out the wall coverings a little bit to have it suit being in Oasis Springs, but I was really thinking of that when I placed it, and I'll probably replace the mailbox too because that's more suited. I know it's a one that comes with Get Together, but it does, I think, work for where I normally place a lot, which is in Henford-on-Bagley. So I'm going to have him do his homework, but before we do that, actually, let's switch and see where he is on the fortune. I knew I wasn't going to spend the money to make it matter, so we need to earn 75,000 more, and then once he gets that, then I will put her onto the aspiration too to get everything, just because I don't know how many sales we had when she was after she was born that would have contributed to her earning, household earnings from the yard sale table, and street gallery counts for everybody. So now that I've done that, let's put him back onto the teen, goal oriented, and let's actually collect that last badge so I don't forget and accidentally have him join his after school activity, though I probably would have gone, oh wait, maybe I shouldn't have done that. And I should probably stock the pond with the fish that we know. I don't know if it's going to be mixed with the fish that were here or what. I'm not really sure. I'm just going for fish that I don't mind catching. I don't necessarily stock it with everything. And she wants to finish homework, so we will do that. Hopefully she goes inside, out of the rain. That would be good. And oh, we still have all these footprints from when it was not inside. Okay, so you got that. So now you need to do your homework. There. And I will give you this, and I will give her that. So that will help them with their emotional control. And we will actually put some of this in the fridge for using for cooking. And I did also, you would have seen, get this. So we will load ingredients. And yay, they're doing their homework. I got them cheap things because I am going to have them dumpster dive some more and see what we can get from that. And I think I said I was going to keep this for when we were at the teen stage. But I am planning on taking or having them go to university from here. So I'll probably keep the micro lot while they are at university. Probably. But then we will replace it with the an actual lot, which I'll probably build unless I completely edit this to turn it into a house that, you know, which I've never done with this particular build. I've always left it as a micro, but I could convert it to a home with like some upstairs and a basement and, you know, the rocket silo. I've never done that, so that would be an interesting thing to take on with this particular build. But I shall see. That's a while off before I would do that. So they're doing their homework. Let's get through your homework so you can get... of course, I should have almost taken them to the park so they get a boost. And I have to go to school tomorrow with them. Okay, so he got his homework done. So now he's going to join. Let's just check that he has that. Scouting aptitude. So now we're going to join an after school activity. I'm not going to do that right now. We'll do it after we get this done. And we're going to join a job. So after school activity, and he's going to do the same ones because his goal is like they're both going to do the computer whiz. So I might possibly have one of them, most likely Katie, do the cooking aspirations first and then go into that. And maybe have her do have her go to school for one or the other, which will help her get right to the top really easily. Anyways, that's not a concern right now. And also find a job. Yeah, it is. I did have it right. And we had a club. I had taken them, well, they had gone to the gym and did their stuff there. And then I rushed to get back and went, oh, I haven't rallied the troops. And of course, Gabe in particular was quite tired from all the working out that he did at the gym. So I ended up going across the street, rallying the troops there and coming back home. So we're going to do computer team member. Yep. And then we're going to do, like I said, I could do the same job, or I could have him. It makes sense for him to do the same job as opposed to this influencer, so I will. One of their kids or someone else can do this influencer job. So video game streamer, and yes, in the morning too, and he will be himself. But so they have a home, yay, and he is finally on the track of needing that career day, which is tomorrow, so yay for that. But that's going to be it for this part. Likes and comments are always appreciated, and they really help with the algorithms. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!